this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Brian Hayes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. To third. McMahon fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Singing, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Brian Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball one.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. In position. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's the power speed combo. Shepard. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? In there at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Runner at second, two down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is downstairs. Man at second. In there at the knees. And now 2-2. And now the lefty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Liover Peguero stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on. That's towards center. Bryant trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Another look at this two-run homer for Pittsburgh. And it's 2-zip. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Ortiz. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. The wind of the pitch.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And another ball.
Full count.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two gone now.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Nolan Jones in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs, base is empty. Well struck left field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a two-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one at triple digits.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So 1 left for Colorado, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. Gomber back to work. Just missed. That's a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the second.
The center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Next to hit, Edward Olivares. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Ball. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
First pitch just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And a pitch. That one almost got him. Right side. Bae. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier and that got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now, Chris Bryant. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Pirates leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, 2 now. Right back to him on the mound.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. And a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
The 1-1. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. On to the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Luis Ortiz. Ortiz, in his 2nd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. A double and a run scored his first time up. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one misses in the dirt. That's to 3rd. Gathers and throws to 1st. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch misses. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And strike 2.
1-2.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Brian Reynolds here. Fly to left his first time. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Shepard in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game.
No.
Just missed. Pitch is in there. And the count even 1-1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Liover Peguero next to bat for the Bucks. Three and 2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They're waving McCutchen home. He'll score easily. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Liover Peguero will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down the line. And that drops foul. Oh, and 2 now. And he chases that one. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So man aboard. Austin Gomber now at the plate. And he lays one down the left side. Hayes throws across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel. Show ball.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. Struck out swinging his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Second baseman.
So one out with two aboard. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one.
Boogie, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Strike two. The Rockies trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Start of the 4th, digging in, Ji-Hwan Bae. The lefty fires. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The wind to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And that one missing low.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Olivares stands in now and watches strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And now the lefty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now back, the catcher.
So up next, Henry Davis. He's 0 for 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bryant sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Ortiz.
Man at first, Luis Ortiz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Olivares off of first with 2 away.
Right through there for a strike.
Swings and misses. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one at triple digits.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hayes drifts towards it, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. First offering, and it just misses. The Rockies trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's ball 4.
The catcher, number 35.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan
The
Hayes.
third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The wind of the pitch. And a curve misses outside. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jake Bird appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. Out to center. Bryant moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Andrew McCutchen digs in now. 1 for 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering in there for a strike.
No ball.
And it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The left fielder, number 10.
One down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lined into right. Makes the grab. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Shepard. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground a second. Rogers throws to first. Out number 3. Pirates lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Chris Bryant.
Center fielder, Chris Bryant.
Ortiz back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And the righty deals. On the ground. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The left fielder, Bouchard.
Now at the plate, Sean Bouchard.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-0. The Pirates leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Montero takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering upstairs. Righty delivers. That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two outs, and that's too high.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jake Bird.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Here comes a pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Bird, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder,
Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Towards first. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Henry Davis, the next to hit. And ball one. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the sixth, Ezequiel Tovar. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That's in there. And that's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missing inside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. See you later. That was blasted to the moon. His 19th home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. Diaz hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
McMahon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Chapman, the power lefty, up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's
just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Slider misses outside. The 2-2 on the way. Next offering misses down and away. Chris Bryant up next. And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Bounce to the left side. Hayes to first. And that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Kinley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. O'Neal Cruz.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And the pitch. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. The 2-1. Fouled off left side. And another ball. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 11th of the year. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 3. And a good eye there. Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1.
No.
That's a little bit low.
2-1.
That's in there. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now fly ball to right center. Bryant trying to get there. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
McCutchen in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty.
That's a strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
And a pitch. On the ground to third. On to first.
Out.
Got the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Good eye right there. The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop from his backside, and that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Chopper right side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now back, left fielder.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. There's a strike.
No ball.
The Pirates leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Liner snagged at first. So 2 down now, and here is Lowry's Montero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
In there at the knees.
2 balls.
The Rockies trailing by 3 here in the 2nd game of the series.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies 1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Lucas Gilbreth on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Number 58.
Brenton Doyle. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing left and batting 9. Number 9.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wide to kick the pitch.
0-1. 0-1.
A little bit low. Ground ball left side. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, the shortstop,
Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that's outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jalen Beeks getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Curtis getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike, 3-1. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
The batter number 3.
Ji-Hwan Bae getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Aguero leads off first with one away. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Edward Olivares. That's inside, and that is ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and fires.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Doyle makes the grab, and that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 4-1. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Hernandez on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Michael A. Taylor, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 12.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. No outs, runner over at third. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan
Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that misses off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he's safe as the run scores from third. And the batter now, Nolan Jones. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate.
No, that's the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds trying to get there. Squeezes it.
Now back, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
One strike.
Rodgers off of first with 2 away. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
The tying run at the plate.
1-2.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John Curtis.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Here comes a pitch. Out to short, Tovar. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, the center fielder,
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Curtis, in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That clips the corner.
No balls. 1 strike.
The pitch. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 51, David Bednar.
And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And here it comes.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
Ball 1. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
He's 2 outs away. Chris Bryant now at the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Popped up left side. Aguero makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Pinch hitter coming on, Alan Trejo.
And for a pitcher, he could swing it a little bit, Boog.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The Rockies down to their final strike. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaubel. Thanks for joining us.
Now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7.